I'm going to show you how to build a CRM system with Zite. We'll also add a public marketing site for lead capture, and both apps will be powered by the same Zite database. We'll begin with the prompt asking for both an internal CRM as well as a marketing site for a digital agency called Scout. I'm going to pre-select my brand kit and then switch to plan mode. Plan mode is ideal for larger applications because it creates a complete blueprint before creating anything. While the plan has been generated, Zite is thinking through the pages, the database tables, workflows, and the user experience that we'll need. It also generates visual sketches of both the public landing page and the internal CRM, giving us an early preview of how two sides of the system could be organized. And if we need to change anything, we can just simply ask. Now let's approve the plan and start building. Within a few minutes, we have the first version of our agency CRM and marketing app. Our two apps and database live inside a workspace. And your workspace is the home of your project. It contains your database, members and access roles, as well as your internal and public apps. And from here, you can also add a new app if you'd like. Let's start with the public-facing landing page. A customer can learn about the agency's services, browse case studies, and submit an inquiry through the contact form. Let's test this form is working. I'll fill in my details and then click Submit. Now let's switch to the private CRM. The new inquiry is already here as a lead without any additional development work. An employee can open the lead to see the person's contact details and the current status. Once the lead moves forward, the employee can track the opportunity through the agency's pipeline. Now let's look at the database itself, because this is where Zite becomes especially powerful. Our CRM has multiple tables and fields such as linked records connecting the tables. Now let's say, for instance, that I'd like to add a priority score to the lead table. To do that, I can simply prompt the Zite agent to create this field for me. What else can the Zite agent help you with? Basically, anything you can do, the agent can do. But if you do prefer a more hands-on approach, the Zite database is as easy to use as a spreadsheet. And if we need to roll back a change to the data, there's a tool for that as well. Now, behind every app are workflows, and these are connecting your apps to the database. Let's have a look at the CRM workflows as an example. We can see multiple different workflows that were created for us automatically. And if we click into one of these workflows, we can see a visual representation of how it functions. This particular workflow, when triggered, heads to a branching node and then either updates a record or creates a new record. We can also view the code, and we can view history to dig into previous runs that have been executed. And this is especially useful for troubleshooting. Building software is an incremental process, and sometimes you'll want to undo and revert. Instead of asking the agent to undo prompts that you have sent, simply open version history. You can browse previous versions of the application and database, compare different iterations, and restore to an earlier version with a single click. Now, this especially gives the team a lot of confidence to experiment, knowing that they can simply roll back to a previous version when they need to. Once we're happy with our apps and our database, it's time to publish. The CRM is an internal application, and we can simply invite our co-workers to the app via email. But the public marketing site should be available to anyone. So after publishing the app, it's live on the internet, and we can update our link with a custom domain. And there you have it. From a single prompt, we created an entire CRM system with a public marketing site and published our site to the web.